Hi everyone, how are you all doing? It's been a little while. I'm still quite busy trying to settle down with everything. So right now, my recording thingy is like on top of a suitcase. I'm still waiting on my table. Anyway, so this will have to do for now. Not the usual setup, but hi everyone, this is Natalie. If this is the first time that you're watching my videos, so happy that you found this video, and I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share on this channel, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. In this video, we are going to talk about this upcoming week astrology forecast, which is September 9 to September 15, 2024. But before we begin, I do want to recap a little bit because some of the transit are quite important and is going to be with us for quite a while. So the first thing I want to recap on is Pluto. So Pluto retrograde is in retrograde, and Pluto retrograde back into 29 degrees in Capricorn as of September 2nd at 29 degrees in Capricorn. And Pluto will hover around this 29 degrees in Capricorn one last final time, the last ever time that we'll be working with Pluto in Capricorn, because it takes Pluto 248 years to come back to Capricorn. By then we'll be not here, or maybe we'll be here but in a second lifetime. Anyway, so that is why this is very important. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. So you have been working with Pluto in Capricorn for the last 15-16 years. And you might have went through multiple transformation, death and rebirth in that Capricorn house of yours. So take a look and see, where is Capricorn in your natal chart? What have you been transforming, excavating, evolving in this past decade and a half? And what have you learned? What did Pluto bring in for you? And Pluto is here one last final time. Have you done your work? Have you excavated enough? Maybe one last piece of information. It's more like a reflective energy at this point, because Pluto has been at this 29 degrees in Capricorn quite a few times already for the past couple of years. So maybe this past couple of years feels like this last aha moment, last hurrah, last transformation that you are doing in this Capricorn house of yours. What is it about? Because Pluto is going to be here one last time for 3 months. So from September 2nd till October 12th, and then Pluto will station direct at 29 degrees in Capricorn on October 12th, and will stay there for another month-ish or so. And by the end of November 20, Pluto will re-enter Aquarius one last final time, and will stay in Aquarius for, I almost want to say for the rest of our life, but not, thank God, for the next 20 years. So we'll talk about Pluto and Aquarius again. And I also uploaded a Pluto in Aquarius in-depth video that talks about this whole energy, this whole 20-year transit. What does it mean for us individually and collectively? I did a all signs reading as well. So if you are interested, check it out. I posted like over a year ago, because Pluto entered Aquarius 2023 for the first time in March. So I'll put the link in the description box just in case you're interested to check out, but that is it. And we'll continue to talk a little bit more about it as time goes. The second thing that I want to mention is Uranus. Uranus on the same day, just hours after Pluto retrograde back into the 29 degrees in Capricorn, Uranus station retrograde in the sign of Taurus, and is retrograding at the 27 degrees in Taurus. So if you have planets or points around that 20 degrees in Taurus or fixed sign as well, you will feel this energy more. So Uranus is that planet of sudden changes, revelation, innovation, aha moments, and electrify energy, right? So Uranus retrograding in Taurus can also mean it's a reflective time to slow down. Maybe during Uranus direct, you make some rash decision. You made an impulsive decision, right? Because Uranus is that very fast energy, like, ooh, I just gotta do it. The idea came in, I went for it. I want to do this, I want to say this, or I want to debut it, and I make that decision to go after it. But Uranus retrograde, now you might have a second chance to think about, oh, maybe I should have said yes, or maybe I should have said no so easily. Maybe I'm needing to go back to work on something that I started recently, or I have to rework something. Or maybe this is Uranus going back and say, hey, you didn't quite do that right. Let's go back and get some new insight, get some new messages, experience, aha moment to help you move through it, right? So this might be the energy that we're working with in the next few months, because it will retrograde back to 23 degrees in Taurus until the end of January 2025. So next year in January, the last day, depending where you are in the world, January 30th, 31st, that is when Uranus will station direct at 23 degrees in Taurus. Taurus also talks about our money matter, finance, and our body, our health. So having Uranus retrograde back in this few months until end of January, you might be reworking some of your personal finance, your money matters, your body, your health, maybe a habit, a routine that is no longer serving you, or your body is giving out, I can't do this anymore, I gotta do something about it, right? So this might be what it means for you, and take a look and see which house is ruled by Taurus. Those are the topics and themes that you might be needing a RE in the next few months. One more thing that I want to talk about as well is Mars. This is very important. So Mars entered the sign of Cancer September 4th, 12:46 p.m. Pacific time, or it will be September 5th in later time zone in Asia. So adjust the time according to where you are in the world. Mars will stay in Cancer until 2005 April, on and off. Some of you already know where I'm going with it. Why will Mars typically stay only around 2 months in one sign, decide to stay in Cancer for 6 months on and off? You're right, because Mars is going to station retrograde the end of this year. So that is why we'll be working with Mars in Cancer for a really long time. So is Leo, because this Mars retrograde that we will have at the end of the year will retrograde between the sign of Cancer and Leo. So take a look and see which house is ruled by Leo and Cancer, because those two houses will have this Mars retrograde over for the next really long time. Okay, so but don't be scared, because this is not something to be fearful. Again, always I like to say that retrograde is a time where the cosmos energy is taking us back to allow us to have a chance to slow down, rework, readjust, reevaluate things that we've been working on that might not be the best, or that need us to redo it, readjust it to make it better, right? Or maybe to realize that this is not working, we need to make space for something better to come in. Well, let's talk about Mars in Cancer. What is this energy like? Okay, so Mars is actually at its fall in the sign of Cancer, meaning that Mars finds it hard to fully express its Martian energy to the fullest in this sign of Cancer. But it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just that Mars needs to find a different way to express this Martian action-seeking, action-taking forward momentum energy. Don't you think that Mars in Cancer is weak. It is totally not, okay? Look at the crabs. They have claws. It's dangerous, right? They do pinch and attack you. So don't you ever think for a second that Mars is Cancer is weak. It is not. It's just, it hurts, okay? When the claw clings on you and won't let go. So that is that kind of energy we'll be working in with. And you might see yourself or people around you exhibit that energy, right? Clinging on to something, just don't want to let go. I want to do it. I want to achieve it. I don't care. I want to get it done. Know that this can be both good and bad depending on what it is, right? This can definitely be that energy you want when you really want, not giving up, right, to work towards what you want. But sometimes it's also not the greatest thing when you don't know how to let go when you need to. So this energy might come up for some of us as time goes. And also Mars in Cancer, look at those crab, the way they attack or the way they take action. It's not the typical full charge and just like gun blaze going forward kind of style, right? The crabs, they go sideways and they wait for the right moment, and they sneak up on you and take out their claw and attack. So that is that kind of energy. Sometimes Mars in Cancer can have that reputation of being secretive, being sneaky, and plotting at the back, right? And just come and attack you and take action when you least expect it. That is also why that sometimes it can also perceive as like hesitant, lack of confidence, but they're just waiting for the right moment to strike. So depending on how you're working with this energy, like I always said, all the energies, they have a light and shadow attribute. It's all about working with all of them together, knowing when to do what, right? Mars in Cancer can also be that mama bear, very protective energy, because look at the crabs. They have those big strong hard shells, right? Very protective. So if Mars in Cancer think this is something that they believe in, that they think is right, that they want to protect it, they will go to the long distance, you know, to protect it at all costs. So this is that fighting for it energy. So during this transit, when you feel like something is right, something you really want to do, you will do it at all costs maybe, or this is someone else that is doing that as well, using this energy to do it as well. And also sometimes, unfortunately, Mars in Cancer do have that passive aggressiveness. So this is one of the shadow side of Mars in Cancer. So be aware, and you might be exhibit that energy, or people around you might do that. So be aware and work with that energy cautiously, just like Mars in Cancer. Maybe this is a transit where you're a little bit more guarded than usual. You're waiting for the right moment to take action. You are also more in tune with your emotion and instinct, because Cancer is a water sign. So a good thing is that you are really listening to your intuition and allow it to guide you to take the right action. But the downside is that when you let it when you let the emotion side to take control over you, you might end up taking action in a more impulsive way. So be aware and try to work with this energy carefully. We will definitely continue to talk about this whole dramatic Mars in Cancer and Leo transit and retrograde as we move forward until next year. So that is something I really want to talk about. And as of September 8-9, depending where you are in the world, Mercury re-enters Virgo, because Mercury was retrograding in Virgo and Leo, stationed direct earlier end of August, and now Mercury is back in Virgo, and it will be completely out of the post-shadow energy in a few days, in September 12th or 11th, depending where you are in the world. So that's mean Mercury in Virgo, which is a strong energy because Mercury rules Virgo, will be very strong, and you'll be able to use that energy to your benefit, and Mercury will stay in Virgo until September 26. So now let's talk about this week, September 9 to 15. First, right after Mercury re-enters Virgo, it has a sextile with Mars in Cancer. This is happening on September 11 and 12, depending where you are in the world. This is a great day to have great conversation because a sextile is a supportive energy. And since Mercury is in Virgo, it's definitely a great day to have conversation, discussion to find the solution that you want. Maybe this is a great day to attend to detail, Virgo, and analyze anything. So if you are writing a research paper, a great day to do your research and do your work. If you want to discuss to come up with a solution or a meeting or whatsoever, a great day to do that because Mercury in Virgo is strong, okay? And then on the 12th, we have the Sun in Virgo squaring Jupiter in Gemini. So this can be this or that kind of energy because in one way you're getting a energy boost, a confident boost, right? Your solar energy, the Sun is squaring Jupiter, that expands it, right? And Jupiter in Gemini, this can be something you're talking about, thinking about, right? This can definitely be a day where you feel that confident boost to do something, say something, and take action. But this is also a day to be mindful, and someone might experience it in a different way where they might have this energy a bit overflowing and needing an ego check, okay? So beware of that energy. It is definitely great to be confident, but also be aware how you express this energy as well. The Sun also refers to the leaders, the world leaders around, leaders around the world. So squaring that Jupiter in Gemini, I wonder if any of the world leaders today might say something in a confident way, or maybe overly confident and say something that maybe perhaps might backfire. So let's watch the news. And then on September 14 or 15 in later time zone, actually it go across both days. So I would say by the end of the week, we have two aspects happening simultaneously. So first one is Venus in Libra having a trine with Jupiter in Gemini. This is absolutely a beautiful weekend, okay? 14-15. Mark it down as a great day because Venus is in the home sign, Libra. So Venus is strong, is sitting pretty, enjoying and relaxing that beautiful Venusian energy. It's a great day for connection. Go out, do something that makes yourself happy. Go treat yourself, okay? Go to maybe a social gathering event. Go to an event, go to a concert. Go have fun. Go connect with people. Go catch up with your friends. You might, since it's trining Jupiter in Gemini, you might be having some wonderful, beautiful, interesting, fun conversation. Maybe you will meet a new friend in those gathering, or when you're out, maybe you meet a potential partner, since Venus talks about all kinds of relationship, romantic included, of course. Or maybe this is a beautiful day where you're catching up with old friends, having interesting conversation, just enjoying each other's company, right? Have a great day out with your loved ones. So definitely mark this day down. On the same day, we have Mars in Cancer squaring the nodes, North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra. And Mars also rules Aries, hence Mars rules the North Node. So this can be quite tense because this is a square. This is a friction, a tension energy that is needing us to move it, or this energy is activating something. And since it's the nodes of fate, it might be out of our control, okay? It might be something that just needs to happen. And since we're talking about Libra and Aries, and we're also having at the same time, we do have that Venus trine Jupiter in Gemini. At the same time, this weekend can definitely be a time where we have breakthrough and breakups, because this is almost like the Mars squaring the North is like North Node in Aries is talking about who are you becoming? Who do you want to become? Where do you want to move forward? And in order to do that, you know this journey won't allow you to bring everyone with you. South Node in Libra is who is pulling you back, who is no longer aligning with this part of journey. Maybe this is where you need to say goodbye to some of the relationships, right? Friendship, family dynamics, co-worker, lover, whatever it is. So having that square, maybe this is you initiating it, maybe this is the other person, or something just happened, the relationship that no longer support you, that won't be able to continue to travel towards who you're becoming or who you want to be, might get squared off, right? Might just leave this weekend as well. Or you might be realizing, because Mars in Cancer want to cling on it until the absolutely last minute, until the clause is about to fall off, right? But sometimes it hurts even more. So maybe this is the moment where you really need to know. So depending on how it's manifesting in your natal chart, but in a general sense, this is what this aspect is about. So we have a lot of different kinds of energy going through this week. So do remember to take care of yourself. And since you're still here, I am running a special offer in the month of September, where I'm offering a special rate on my reading. I created a special offer called Astro Quickie session. So this is a 101 45 astrology consultation with me via Zoom. Take a look at, we will take a look at your natal chart, and specifically we will be talking about the eclipse season, the one, because we are in eclipse season already. So we'll be talking about the Libra and Aries eclipse season. What have you been working with the past couple of years? What are you wrapping up? And this Virgo season, we also open up a new set of eclipse energy, the Virgo and Pisces axis. What does it mean for you? What are you beginning to work with in the next couple of years until 2026? We're also going to talk about this Pluto, this big Pluto transit that is in Capricorn and will be in Aquarius. What does it mean for you? What are you working with? So if you're interested, all the information in the description box below. Email me if you want to sign up for this astrology consultation. I did post a video that talked all about it before, so check that video out. It's called Astro Quickie session. I think that's the video right before this one, so check that video out. And again, email me. This is only happening in the month of September, so I hope to connect with some of you soon, and have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.